12-minute strength video. We're going to start with a plank hold. So coming into a plank position. So bending the knees, walking out into a plank. Now you can either do it here on your hands, a high plank, or you can do a low plank. And we're going to hold this for 45 seconds. So when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, off we go. So breathing through it, making sure hips are low. You don't want to be up here. You want to be nice, in a nice long line, so nice and low. Shoulders, hips, all in line. We're about halfway. Keep breathing. If at any point this is too much, you can lower your knees. It is still an exercise. You're still working the core. So even if you end up doing the whole exercise on your knees to begin with, that's fine. And then progress to coming up onto your feet. Final 3, 2, and 1. Next we're going to come into obliques. So coming onto our backs. And off we go. So bringing the knees in, we're going to do opposite knee to opposite elbow. Extending the opposite leg out. Nice and slow. So you might have heard these described as bicycles. Working into the sides of the waist. Final 10 seconds here. Breathing out on the effort as you come up, in as you lower back down. And 3, 2, 1. Coming up sitting. And we're going to come onto our hands and knees initially, and we're going to come into push-ups. So we can either do them in the full position, lowering down and pushing up, incredibly tough, too tough for me, so I'm going to do mine on my knees, lowering down and pushing up, lowering down and pushing up. So again, inhale as you come down, exhale as you push up. Take breaks when you need to. It's better to take a break and do the full range of motion than it is to be up here doing this, because that's not doing very much. So all the way down, pushing all the way up. If that is too difficult, you can actually come into a box position to begin with, and you start here. That's absolutely fine. And pausing there. Okay. And then our final exercise is a T-balance to knee up. So we're going to balance on our left leg to begin with, and we're going to swap about halfway. So we're going to reach out into a T, come through with some control into a knee up. Now you may well wobble around all over the place, which is fine. Just keep practicing, just keep coming back into it. Nice slow and controlled movements. So you're really working through that standing leg, working all the muscles in the leg into the glute as well. And most importantly, we are challenging our balance, which is really, really key to prevent falls as we age. Okay, so swapping, coming into the other side. You might find that one side feels a little bit easier compared to the other. And some days our balance can be pretty good, and other days it can be really, really challenging. It really, really varies from day to day. But as long as we keep practicing and challenging ourselves. We're going to strengthen through our ankles in particular if it's a leg balance, and we're going to be building strength. Okay, so that was round 1. We're going to do another 2 rounds, and we're going to do it every minute on the minute, starting in 10 seconds with that plank hold, and after 45 seconds we switch. Okay, so into that plank, forearms or high plank if you prefer, off we go. We've got 45 seconds here, breathing through it. Make sure we're in one nice long line. Elbows should be under shoulders, or hands under shoulders if you're up on your hands. I prefer to be down on my forearms. Keep breathing. Remember, if you need to have the knees down at any point or during the whole exercise, that's absolutely fine. We're working towards being up on our feet for a full 45 seconds. But there is no race and there's no competition. That's 45 seconds, so coming out of that, onto our backs, ready for those bicycles to work the obliques. So down onto the back, into position, 3, 2, 1, opposite elbow to opposite knee, bringing the body over. Inhale as you come down, exhale as you come up. Over halfway, we've got about 15 seconds remaining. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Over into our press up position. So remember, box position is your first position. If that's too easy, or when that becomes too easy, moving back into a longer position with knees behind, and off you go. So breathing out on the effort. Every time you push out, up, breathe out. If you need to take a break at any point, please do. I feel I need a little breather there. And I've got 10 seconds left. You just do what you can when you can. Anything is better than nothing. Pause it there. T-balance. And we're going to swap halfway through. So decide which leg you're going to start on. I'm going to start on my left leg. 3, 2, and 1. So reaching out, coming into that lovely T position, coming through into a knee up. I find it helps me concentrate if I match my movement with the breath. So swapping sides. So I like to inhale as I come into that T, exhale as I bring through the knee. No rules here on breath though. And pause it there. And we're going to go around one more time. So we're going to come into that plank position. When you're ready, onto the forearms. This is round 3, final round of a quick 12-minute workout. Keep breathing. If you don't have a mirror available to check your position, and there is somebody who you can ask, do ask to make sure that you're not up here. Make sure you're in that nice long straight position. Or use a camera as I'm doing, and release when you're ready. Onto your back, ready for obliques. Those bicycles. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Final few seconds here. And 3, 2, 1. Rocking up and flipping over, ready for those press ups, box position, or coming back into that more challenging position if you're there. Off we go. In on the way down, breathe out on the way up. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You will be starting to fatigue now. You'll be starting to feel tired. This is our third and final round. It's tough. Remember, always rest when you need to. Quick rest in child's pose if you need to. Come back in when you're ready. Last few seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. T-balance, changing halfway. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Reaching out and coming through. Reaching out, coming through. This can be as slow and controlled as you want it to be, or need it to be. Even if you just manage one to begin with, amongst all the wobbling, that's good. As I keep saying, whoo, anything is better than nothing. Swapping legs when you're ready. Last 3. I looked at my watch and lost my balance. Let me do one more. And we are done. And that was a quick 12-minute strength workout. And there are plenty more for you to choose from. Enjoy your day. Thanks. Bye.